The United Nations designates June 5th as World Environment Day. This year, African nations are focusing on food security. It's been a severe challenge across the continent despite its vast natural resources. But in some countries like Ethiopia, that's beginning to change. CCTV's Girum Chala explains why.
The Horn of Africa is a region often associated with terrorism. But there is a much bigger killer here: hunger. The region is considered one of the most food insecure in the world. More than 40% of people are undernourished, according to the FAO. In Eritrea and Somalia, that figure is as high as 70%. Countries in the region have experienced successive famines too. But there is one success story that cannot be ignored.
Remember, Ethiopia had a famine. Ethiopia had a big famine, and since then they have put in place mechanism for resilience, mechanism for responding to vulnerability. They have put in place country investment plans. Now, as I speak, Ethiopia is doing well as far as agriculture is concerned.
Despite Africa's agricultural potential, the continent has struggled to feed itself. But policymakers and international organizations want to change that.
Food insecurity is a very noble objective, but what we want is more than food security. We want Africans actually to take advantage of their agricultural potential, which is amongst the best in the world.
We have not paid attention to respond to mitigation and adaptation measures to external factors, especially climate change. Now, we are beginning to look at options of how do you build resilience efforts, but also harness other opportunities like abundant water resources, increase irrigation in all these arid and semi-arid areas to be able to change the pattern of food production and productivity.
Food insecurity is not a new challenge for Africa. For more than 20 years, the continent has struggled with hunger. But it seems countries like Ethiopia are making sure they aren't caught unawares again. And there is hope because much of the continent is working towards doing the same. Girum Chala, CCTV, Addis Ababa.